Well, hello, 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 good people. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I am, it's only 2 minutes. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. So let me do this. So I can have a little music going in the background. Work with me, people. Work with me. Where is. Hmm. I had somebody on. You know how when somebody call you and you get them a few minutes because they gave you a call, but then you're like, okay, well, I need to go, and then they still trying to talk, but you just go completely silent, like because you call me, you about to have this conversation. Then they go ahead on and want to get off after a couple minutes because they see like, why you want to hold me on the phone? You know what I mean? Like, get off the phone. If you see I'm trying to get off, you get off. You know what I mean? But sometimes people just they just be thinking about themselves, and it is what it is. Okay. So, today I would like to discuss a few things. What are some of the things that I had on the agenda for today? I want to get this up off of here. Is my, can I move it? Is my avatar working? Okay, okay, she working. Okay. So, um, let the screen, let the screen catch up, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay, so today I want to talk about a couple of things that I saw. And like I said, I've just been wandering through looking at stuff, and I was like, you know what? This seems interesting. So let me look at this. So I am about to. Okay, so let's see what I want to start at. I am going to read a letter in my next live and then get some commentary on there. But I just seen some of this stuff that I wanted to talk about. And since I have like a lot of content that I need to push out in the next 30 days to get into the algorithm so that I could like start actually seeing some traction, and it might take me some years or whatnot to build from what I've seen. It takes people some time, and I'm willing to stay down. You know what I mean? So, uh, you know, uh, let's see here. I think I want to start with Damon Dash, Dame Dash, because I just find it just quite interesting where he's at in life. And let me make sure that I think it's gonna have some audio on for you guys. Uh, should I have did the? Mm, okay, let me let y'all. Let me see if y'all got sound for this. Because if you guys don't have no sound for this, then I'm not about to too much worry about it. So let me let that play.
Damon Dame Dash, co-founder Rockefeller Records and one of hip-hop's most influential moguls, has filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. The filing was made in Florida, with court documents revealing Dash is facing more than $25 million in debt. The breakdown is staggering. He owes over $19 million in federal and state taxes, including claims from New York, New Jersey, and Los Angeles County. On top of that, Dash is behind on more than $647,000 in unpaid child and spousal support, with obligations to his ex-wife Rachel Roy and Cindy Morales. New York City Social Services Department has also filed claims for nearly $500,000 in arrears and education costs. Lawsuits add even more pressure. Creditors include filmmaker Josh Weber, who won a $4 million judgment over the film Dear Frank, photographer Monique Bunn, and several others demanding unpaid wages and legal fees. Altogether, unsecured claims total more than $5.5 million. But while the debts are massive, Dash's reported assets are minimal. His filing lists just $4,350 in personal property, including a $500 phone, $2,500 worth of jewelry, clothing, 2 firearms, and only $100 in cash. No income, while his monthly expenses exceed $5,000. By filing Chapter 7, Dash is seeking immediate relief from collections and asset seizures, but it could mean liquidation of what little he owns. Court papers also note he may pursue claims against former business partners and others, potentially to offset some of his debts. For now, one of hip-hop's biggest names is facing a very public financial reckoning, with a long road ahead in bankruptcy court. Dame Dash, co-founder Rockefeller Records and one of hip-hop's most influential moguls, has filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. The filing was made in Florida, with court documents revealing Dash is facing more than $25 million in debt. The breakdown is staggering. He owes over $19 million in federal and state taxes, including claims from New York, New Jersey, and Los Angeles County. On top of that, Dash is behind on more than $647,000 in unpaid child and spousal support, with obligations.
That is absolutely insane. I mean, the breakdown. From what I gathered, they saying that the former record executive said he's in over $25 million in debt, with only $4,300 in his personal accounts, right? He's saying that the debts listed in the filing include 5.79 owed to LA County, 3.5 million to the New Jersey Division of Taxation, over 9.6 million to the state of New York's tax department, and over 159,000 to his ex-wife Rachel Roy, which is the child support that they were mentioning. He said that he has a cell phone that's valued at about $500. Other assets listed in the filing include 2 firearms valued at $750 overall, $500 worth of clothing, $2,500 worth of jewelry, and $100 in cash. That is absolutely crazy. What I will say is, you get it just as quick as it comes, it can go. So that's why I think you should always remain humble throughout life. We know that he's been having financial struggles, but he spoke candidly about his situation and offered an explanation on how he lost all his wealth. Somebody asked me how I got so broke investing in my dreams, Dame explained in a video shared on social media. When you're investing in your dreams, you dream big. You're always going to be broke or have a lot of shit. But I don't have no money for nobody else. That's why you call it broke. But that's what it is. He was ordered to sell his remaining shares in Rockefeller Records last year, a move that Jay-Z and Biggs reportedly disapproved of to clear a $823,000 debt that he incurred in a civil case that was filed by a film producer named Josh Weber. Oh, that poor man just been going through it. You know what? I would never want to see anybody having to go through any type of stress like this, because you got to believe that it is stressful having to deal with that type of shenanigans. I don't know necessarily, because I ain't got nobody coming looking for me if I know nothing, but it is what it is. I forgot y'all could hear that noise when it pop up. Okay, so the next thing that I would like to talk about is Maya. Like, I remember Maya growing up, watching her. I was going to Catholic school. I hated it. And yes, I hated it. And while at the school, there was this girl, and she looked like Maya. And we used to call her Maya. I think everybody had somebody that they went to school with, like a little mixed Dominican looking or Puerto Rican looking girl that could pass for Maya. Not fair skin, but like she, like, girl, you look like Maya, right? But anyway, So yeah, let me let you guys hear this because I love Maya and I love that she's coming out and she's coming out with new music and she wants us to appreciate it and she is being received while Ashante done.
Maya has revealed that she has been married since 2013, but the details around her wedding and who she married has recently sparked a lot of conversation. So if you don't remember Maya, Maya was a singer and she was very popular in the early 2000s and the late 90s. One of her most iconic songs was "It's All About Me, 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 Me. Forget about you, with the singer Cisco from the group Drew Hill. Now, to some, this may be old news, but for me, it's new, and I'm sure a lot of you haven't heard about this either. Her marriage was definitely unconventional because she married herself. I didn't even know that this was a thing. I guess you learn something new every day. This style of marriage is called polygamy. Polygamy can be described as a self-marriage commitment to be there for yourself and to provide unconditional love to yourself. Well, hey, I feel I provide myself with unconditional love and I don't need a marriage ceremony to do that. But hey, that's just me. Like I said, this is my first time ever hearing of this thing. I've heard of polygamy and all of the other forms of different types of relationships, but this was a first. So y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know, have y'all ever heard of polygamy before? I most certainly can see more women flocking to this and actually having marriage ceremonies to themselves to show their commitment of self-love to themselves. With all of the other follow the leader trends happening right now, this may possibly become one of the next trends, especially for all the women who feel like they don't need a man, men aren't any good, and they can do it all on their own. Shout out to all my independent single ladies out there. Well, y'all, let me know what you think about this. Would you guys consider marrying yourself in a polygamy ceremony?
I had to let y'all hear that one more time because I love me some Maya. And I think it's very cute. If you want to marry yourself, then marry yourself. I don't know if you need to announce it to the world. You know what I mean? Like if you like to parade around your house as a kitten in heels, I don't necessarily need to hear about it, but I love it. I actually went down a Maya rabbit hole earlier today, and I saw some. She got some new music out, and I was actually digging it. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead on it download Maya, because I'm here for the girls, especially when they stay looking good. Because you got to give it to her. The girl looks good. The girl looks good. I wonder if she's going to be going on tour, or like would she consider like doing something? How Kelly Rowland is going to do a night or two during the Brandy and Monica concert. Would she be willing to do that? Because I mean, why not? Like I said, Ashante, I don't know what the girl. I mean, congratulations. Moving on. So I'm trying to figure out the best distance between me and this microphone. So I'm gonna see how this work out when I go back and listen to this again. But yeah, y'all listen. Every time y'all get to talking about somebody is about to be divorcing, something comes out that shows that they're not. I.e., they get their publicist to put something out to clarify that there is nothing going on in their beautiful paradise. So they wish you commoners, I'm a commoner too, so they wish you commoners stop the harassment. Take a listen.
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith were spotted together for the first time in 10 months, dining at Nobu in Malibu before leaving in a white Lamborghini. Their outing comes amid reports of their unusual living arrangement, as the couple has maintained separate homes for years despite still being together. Married since 1997, Jada previously revealed they've been separated since 2016 but continue to work on their bond. Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Exactly. Exactly. You see what y'all make them do? Y'all make them go out in this heat to just show y'all that they cool with each other. And I'm a firm believer that when celebrities don't want to be seen, they don't be seen. I know they ain't gonna wear Beyonce ain't just locked in no towel somewhere. That girl said during COVID she was all out. just out with the people. You didn't even know Beyonce was right behind you in Target. And she said she was in Target, TJ Maxx. When she said TJ, I said TJ Maxx, girl. I thought it was with that girl. I probably bumped it. 'Cause, listen, I don't mind me a TJ Maxx. Listen, I hit a 4 or 5 of them in a day. I take a Saturday, start early because I'm an early bird, and I might go from the south because I'm in. Don't worry about where I'm at. Anyway, so in some white people news, I love Leonardo DiCaprio. I think I've seen, if not all his movies. I mean, it's kind of like some of those actors that you know that once they have, like if you see their name, you automatically know I'm gonna watch it because it's rarely that they're gonna disappoint you. It's like a Denzel Washington movie or Jack Black movie or any of the guys from Hangover. Come on now, they just do stuff. So I saw this about Jeff Bezos and Leonardo DiCaprio, and y'all, y'all really gotta quit.
Newlyweds. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez turned heads again. This time, sailing off Ibiza with none other than Leonardo DiCaprio and model Vittoria aboard their $485 million super yacht, Koru. It was a star-studded reunion after their Sardinia trip last summer, now in tropical outfits and enjoying the high seas. But while the vibes were relaxed, not everyone was impressed. Leonardo, known for supporting environmental causes, drew criticism online for attending the couple's high-profile wedding in Venice. The event featured big names like Oprah and Sydney Sweeney, and even sparked protests over its cost. Meanwhile, Sydney might be launching a new lingerie brand, with backing from Bezos and his team. Seems like there's more behind her invite than just glamour.
480 million dollars. $480 million. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I hope this is better. I'm gonna see if this works out. Okay, so I'm thinking of leaving the echo. How does this sound? I don't hear the echo. Okay. I don't hear the echo. What about here? I think I like this one. This one I don't. Okay, I think I like this one. Okay, I like this one. And then, is it cutting out? Okay, so we're gonna try this one. Okay. But yeah, that's a lot of money for a boat. I mean, I was reading some different articles about Leonardo, and people were just saying that yeah, it's a lot of what do you call that? When you say you're for something, but then you kind of do the opposite, like behind closed doors, like being hypocritical or a hypocrite. And so that's kind of one of the things, because Bezos, I don't know the man personally, but he has a lot of different things going on with the old AWS. And so, yeah, people, they look at that stuff and say, you support this, but you're doing that. So, yeah, okay. So, next thing is I'm not even surprised. You know what? I'm going to come back to that one. Okay, so I got like 2 more things that I want to talk about, and then I'm going to close this out, right? Cause it's like 21 minutes and stuff, and you probably got things to do. Okay, so y'all remember old girl from Full House? Everybody watched Full House, so don't play it. And I'm gonna get the sound effect one day, and I'm gonna put it on here. Anyway, so Candace Cameron, Kurt's sister. So she's real of a thumper, Bible thumper. Don't take offense to it, but she was really, really pushing it real hard. So yeah, so take a look at this. I was soaking up sun, blah, 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 blah. She continues on. She was just, you know what? Now I'm looking at this picture of the bathing suit. Let me see if I can show it on here. But I'm looking at it, it doesn't look like the one at all. So I don't know about it. I remember back in my day, they used to call me washboard because my stomach was flat. You hear me? And I'm not saying, yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying because I was about to lie. But yeah. So let me tell you something about, like, okay. When I hear about this, it just makes me just be want to just, like, if I was her, if my mom did this to me, this would just be me.
What did I do? Just go to the office. What did I do? Go, just go. What did I do? Just go.
Because I would want to know, like, what did I do? And I'm, go ahead.
Tori Spelling's monthly income was revealed in a court filing amid her divorce from her estranged husband, Dean McDermott, in an income and expense report filed on September 5 in Los Angeles Superior Court obtained by Page 6. McDermott claimed that Spelling's monthly income varies between $3,000 to $75,000, depending on the job. As for his own earnings, McDermott claimed he earns $3,800 per month and noted that his financial situation changed significantly over the past year due to the SAG/AFTRA strikes and change in the industry. "My acting and producing work has decreased drastically," he stated.
I thought they were already divorced. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? How long does it take to get a divorce? He been dating a new lady because it even have in the court that he even put that his new girlfriend, she only makes $600 a month. Now, that's pretty drastic. $600 a month when you went after an heiress. Because wasn't it a whole scandal with them getting together? It was a scandal with them getting together. I would deep dive into it, but I don't even care that much. But I thought that was interesting that, he's still, trying to get her for whatever he can. Like, he just won't let up. That man won't let up. I'm talking about he is on it. Like, to the point where you just want to ask him,
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
you know what I mean? Like, sir. Okay. So I got two more things, and then we about to get up out of here. So, okay, I don't know which one I want to go first. Okay. So, to y'all, okay. So, don't judge me. Like, okay, well, you could judge me, but don't. Okay, like, You know how you like judge it, but you really not judging. So do that, right? So anyway, so I have like you know how when movies come out and you like, oh, I want to see that movie, but like deep in your heart, you know you're not about to go to the theater because it's just a thought of you having to like do all that just to go sit in some theater. And in today's climate, you never know what can happen or what you might catch or whatever, right? So you just prefer to just wait till you get to like the movies and movie at home type thing with theater at the house. Netflix, Amazon, Paramount, Peacock. Come on to my girls. Come on to my girls who got all these subscriptions to everything, but don't really watch too much of nothing. The same thing, but it's just the fact that you just need it just in case, whatever, right? So I finally seen the movie The Woman in the Yard. Now I'm gonna play this trailer so that for those who don't remember can remember. And then I'm gonna give you my opinion of it. And then you can go ahead and watch
When the sun is bright and the wind is still, she comes to you like a sudden chill. Draped in black from head to toe. How she got there, you'll never know.
Today's the day. Today's the day.
Let me tell y'all something. I watched that movie and I would say that it's worth watching just to say that you saw it. However, I was kind of at the end was like, what? Is this what all this was? Really? I ain't gonna give you the spoiler alert because you should watch it, right? Because I want you to feel the same way I felt. And then come back and if you feel like a comment, if you care, come back and let me know. Or if you've seen it, drop a comment and tell me how you felt about it. Because unless somebody had I don't want to be all kind of controversial and stuff, but I could have went without seeing that movie. But I'm glad that I did see it to say that I don't like movies like that. I like movies that have like a better ending in a sense. Or you know what it kind of reminded me of without being like that Tyler Perry movie Straw that had came out. Well, everybody knows Straw because it had everybody crying, TikTok, all everything. And I refused to watch it. I just refused to watch it because I was like, I don't have time for one of these Tyler Perry satires about the struggle that he wants everyone to think that the black woman is in. And we are not all in that struggle. Some of us chose to pick our struggles a little bit better. Some of us, we did what we needed to do. You know what I mean? You can't take that away. And they trying real hard. But yeah, it was, I would say go and watch it because I do believe that some people do have those situations in life to where reality just isn't what it is. And, that's all I say on that. But just, if you bored one day and you want to sit at home, girl, go and put it on real quick, and watch it. Just watch it, girl. Okay, and this I think this is gonna be the last thing I want to talk about. So, Mariah Lynn. No, what's the girl name? Mariah the Scientist. Child. So, you know her. Is this let me see. I think it's just Well, I'm gonna see if this is something that you guys could listen to or not. But what I will say is I am not surprised that Thugger and Mariah are separating, breaking up, whatever the case may be, because ain't no way that I'm gonna hear you on the phone with some other chick talking about a baby getting it when she want to have some children. What are you oh, okay, so you kidding. And she just Mariah just sound it's nothing about those calls that make her look like um a smart woman if she stayed. Because I mean, this man was basically just, I'm talking about, not only am I cheating up until the day before I go to jail, I'm still in here with the shenanigans and the tomfoolery. And then you the yapper. A yapper and a cheater? Ooh, that's just too much. So okay, so let me let y'all while I'm just look, I digress. That wasn't too much of nothing. He just posted and said that chapter ended. I think it ended, but I don't think it ever started, to be honest with you. You get what I'm saying? It's like I have an uncle who he jokes, or he was still joking and say, oh, me and such and such we were married 19 years and I cheated 22 years. I mean, at first, you gotta look at it like, okay, technically, yeah, you were married. But y'all wasn't really married because she was in it, you weren't. And I don't really look at it, like, it's either y'all both in it or y'all not. That's just what it is. And if he's been cheating, well, if he's not been cheating, if he has been with other women since he's been with her and never stopped, which has made her the main, she was in a relationship with him, but he wasn't in a relationship with her. And that's my opinion. You windmill with me in terms if you want to. But I'm just saying, that's what it is. So, what in the world? Oh, okay. That was just, okay. Look at that. I don't even know why. Wait a minute. Oh, I was talking. I don't know if y'all heard me, but I basically said you could windmill with me in the comments if you want to. But I knew she wasn't gonna stay because she'll be a fool if she did. That's my opinion. But I'm glad that she is leaving. The way that the streets is about to treat him, and that's right, I said it just like that. The way that the street will ice, what they're gonna do is, in my opinion, is they're just going to disconnect. Period. They're gonna shun that boy like they shun Drake. And Drake wanted to be cool with that. Thugger and Drake about to come out with some music because they done shun. And speaking of Sean, I am about to go ahead on and close this out, but I do want to thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna try to stop saying It's just a bad thing. When I edit my videos, I'm gonna take the out, but this is not gonna get edited because I have other stuff to do, and like I said, I need to make sure that I'm pushing out this content over the next 30 days to just show my consistency with TikTok and Twitch so that I can get in the algorithm and hopefully become someone that you guys can trust to come to and just get, some just different takes on stuff that's out. I am going to talk about different things. I'm not sticking to one thing like politics or celebrity gossip. I like a lot of stuff because I'm a wandering girl. I like to travel. I've been a lot of places. I've lived a lot of places. So um, I just like to just see what the world is doing and just come along. And with that being said, I am going to leave you guys with a thank you again, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 Central. Doodles.